Gabby. Welcome to my channel, Frog with a Blog. Thank you so much for clicking on my video, being here with me today. I'm so happy to have you here. The goal of this channel is to give some insight on what my adventures have been with my little one. She's about to be a year old, but hopefully I can help give y'all some helpful tips and tricks for traveling with little ones, or in general, just hopefully give you some insight on traveling to the places that we're going. So today's video is about our trip to Galveston, Texas, when she was about 2 months old back in June of 2024. So this trip was very important for me just because I am definitely a summer person. I need to be out in the sun. I need to be out doing something in the summertime. I'm a Leo, so summertime is my time to live it up. Not that I really do much, but I'm outside at least. So I had her back in May. So at that point, it was already a month in the house, constantly taking care of a child, not really knowing what day of the week it is, what time is it, where am I, other than let's change diapers and be up all night. So I definitely needed a trip for my mental health. I just needed to get out of the house. So, had my family go with me, my extended family, immediate family, everybody went with us. So we decided to take a trip to Galveston. We stayed at an Airbnb. It was 4 bedrooms, two bathrooms. It's pretty nice. I mean, the standard Airbnb, nothing crazy. I mean, it did have a ping pong table in it, which was nice. Big kitchen, big dining room area. So it was able to house all of us, which was good and important for us. It was definitely a good first trip to take postpartum for me, just because I was able to take my vehicle. I have a minivan, so it packs a lot in there, so I didn't have to be consumed on, or I didn't have to be as worried about space, with flying, making sure I stick to a 2-bag minimum, or being constrained on that. So that was really nice. And going with my family too, we all think ahead, so it was good to have people who also were like, oh, I forgot Band-Aids. Oh, don't worry, I got that, and I got some Neosporin. So it was a good trip. So for packing, like I said, I did have a minivan, so I threw pretty much everything in the car that I could think of. So I took, first and foremost, her diaper bag. In her diaper bag, even now, I pack 10 diapers. I don't know why I settled on that number, but 10 diapers, a pack of wipes, 3 change of clothes. 2 of them are onesies, one of them's a footy. You never really know where you're at. I packed my nursing cover. I packed some socks, bows, of course, essential. Diaper cream, the usual. I did pack her some teething toys and some regular toys. She was 2 months old, so she didn't really play with them as much, but it was something that we could distract her with since we were, planning to be in the car for so long. So that was her diaper bag. I also had a bag for, I guess my bag and her bag were kind of mixed in. So in our mixed bag, I had my clothes, stuff for the beach. I had her clothes. I packed, I think, 10 to 12 diapers per day, so definitely excessive on the diapers, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Packed extra wipes, of course, packed a lot of clothes for her, just in case. I went through all the scenarios in my head of like, okay, it's 9 o'clock, she's throwing up. All right, change her clothes, change her diaper. Oh, she spit up again, time to change her. So I packed a lot of clothes for her, which again, I was fine with, because I was taking my car, so I didn't have to worry about being constrained on space, so that was good. But that was our mixed bag, a lot of clothes, a lot of diapers, a lot of extra stuff. And then I also had another bag full of her toys. Again, she was 2 months old, so she didn't really play with toys, but toys nonetheless fit for a 2-month-old. So a lot of the like over the stroller or over the car seat type toys, or the black and white toys. I definitely took some black and white books, high contrast, so that way she could pay attention to it, have something to look at. So she definitely did look at those things. Also packed extra blankets, like fleece blankets just to put on the bed. I also did take a bouncer for her, like a baby Bajorn bouncer. I did take that and our baby carriers. That way, if we were going somewhere and I wanted to carry her, I could. So that was really helpful. We did grocery shopping before we left. So usually a trip to Walmart. Got stuff for sandwiches. I think we did a gumbo on that first night, so the Friday night. So, usual grocery shopping things. That way we didn't have to worry about going out to eat or spending a lot of money going grocery shopping down in Galveston. So, did the grocery shopping before we left and got in the cars and headed to Galveston. We did or my car stopped just about every 45 minutes, if not more frequent than that. Just that way we can stretch our legs, get out of the car. Had a 1-2 month old baby, so definitely took a lot of breaks, which was good. Nobody felt too exhausted, too tired, too cramped. Like I said, I was newly postpartum, so had a lot of spiraling moments where it's like, all right, let me check on her. Oh, is she breathing? But she's fine. Everything going through my brain on babies and car seats and how long they're supposed to be in there, but everything was really good. We found a good Groupon deal for Lagoon Fest, which is down in Texas City, so south of Houston. So that was fun. I don't recommend for a 2-month-old, but it was my time to be out of the house with baby, so we went. We only stayed for about 2 hours. I mean, my whole family, we all only stayed about 2 hours. We got there as soon as we could. It wasn't too crowded or, fighting for space or anything, so that was good. Like I said, I don't recommend for a 2-month-old just because it was basically a big pool with sand, so not ideal conditions. I did take multiple of the interchangeable fans. I'll have a link below in the description from Amazon, but I did take multiple fans, so she always had at least 2 fans on her, always in the shade. She was very cool. I did dip her in the water, like sitting on top of me for a minute, and just like got her burp cloth and like got it with water, wrung it out over her, so that way she can at least stay cool. Like I said, she did have the fans. So she was very cool. I didn't have to worry about her overheating or anything like that, so that was nice. And for me mentally, it was good because, like I said, got out of the house, got to do something different, got to get some scenery, got to get some sun, so it was definitely good. Got some pictures with her, so that was nice. And that was pretty much it on that. Like I said, we were only there for about 2 hours, which was good. And then we went back to the Airbnb, met up with the rest of the family, made our dinner that night, and just hung out like we usually do as a family, playing games. They had a ping pong table at the Airbnb, doing card games. The younger kids had their Xbox set up, so it was nice. The next day we did go to the beach, so we woke up, had a good family breakfast, eggs, bacon, sausage, the works. My family did sleep in, which was fine for me. Obviously I had a baby, so what is sleep? So I think I was up probably at 7 or 8, and when I say up, I mean that's when it was like, okay, we've been up just about every 2 hours, so it's like, all right, I guess I'll stop calling this sleep. So we got up at around 7, and then the rest of the family kind of woke up around 10 or 11ish or so, which I guess is normal people time to wake up without children. So had breakfast, went to the beach. We did pull up to a beach that you could take your vehicle and like back up into, which was super helpful. So that way, taking like the tents out, we didn't have to worry about having to drag those too far. They did have wheels on them, but going through a beach, wheels isn't rolling as easily as you would like. So we were able to back up, pull out the tents. We had 2 tents that we put right next to each other, beach chairs. We had our food that we brought out in our coolers. We had our fans, tons of fans everywhere, water. We also took our carts, so that way we didn't have to carry anything too far, so that was good. And overall, it was a really good day. I took her to the water. I think I dipped one of her toes in the water, so that way I can say that she touched the ocean, but I didn't put her in. If you've been to Galveston, it's not clear. It's not something that you're like, I want to go into that beach, so only dipped a toe in, but I got my pictures, so that was nice. And then, like I said, I went back to the chairs, sat down in the shade, had a whole bunch of fans on her. We also did have the like misting fans that you can squeeze the trigger and it like sprays water on you. So I had those, had the cool towels, like I said, had many fans on her. So she was always cool. I said the coolest baby at the beach. So it was good. It was definitely good for my mental well-being, just being able to like sit there, have my baby on me and just relax, hear the beach noises and know that I am out of the house. There's the sun around me. It's a great time. My family's there and just not a high stress vacation at all. So it was definitely good, definitely needed. Highly recommend for somebody who usually is accustomed to getting out of the house and vacationing, but you're not quite for sure where to go and you don't want to be as constrained on luggage and how much you can take. So if you have a beach near you, maybe you can try that, or definitely a closer place first for vacationing, I would recommend. So that way you can get a feel for things and you're not too far away from home if something were to happen. So my experience was good at the beach. We did have our lunch out there. We stayed out at the beach for I think a couple of hours, maybe 2, 3 hours, which was good. It was long enough. It was maybe a 20, 30 minute drive back to the Airbnb from the beach, and pretty much everybody was asleep in the car. So all the kids got plenty of tired. Everybody, had a good time, went back to the Airbnb, made some food, just kind of like hung out with each other like we would if we were back at our regular houses. So it was a good time. Sunday is a typical Airbnb checkout day, so wake up, clean everything, clean it again, make sure you clean it again so that way you don't get charged anything extra. Coming back, we did do the same where we stopped just about every 45 minutes. We did hit some traffic in Houston, which, yeah, what can you do? So, did take a lot of stops. We stopped at a Buc-ee's. We stopped at many a Buc-ee's. Took some pictures, so that was nice. 'Cause I love Buc-ee's. So got our first picture next to the Buc-ee's statue. And like I had said many a times before in this video, I highly recommend it. It was super relaxed, super nice. It definitely showed me that I am confident and able to go out and vacation with her without having to be so stressed out and like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? It was good. And the memories that I got to take away from it will last the rest of my life. So just like everybody always says, the memories are for you, not necessarily for the child. Obviously, I know she's not going to remember anything from a trip she took the first month or two of her life, but I definitely will remember those. Even on our drive back at Buc-ee's, at one of the Buc-ee's, I forget which city we were in, but that's when I experienced my first blowout for her, and it was like on top of me. Got it on my shorts, got it on my shirt, got it everywhere, but I mean, the memories were great from that. And it just, like I said, it helped give me the confidence to know that I can vacation with her, I can travel with her, and I don't have to be stuck in the house looking at the same walls every day. So highly recommend. Yeah, so hopefully you took something away from this video. I definitely plan to take her back more as she's growing up. I don't plan to make it we're only going to the beach once in your life type of thing. So I guess tune in, subscribe to the channel, and as she grows, I'll post some more videos of us at the beach. But give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.